Welcome, campers, to the opening campfire of 1990 here at Camp Kindlewood. Now, as most of you already know by now, the camp is now co-ed, which is a great thing.
Colin Mochrie plays a summer camp director struggling to hold things together in Mike Stasko's throwback teen comedy, Boys versus Girls. And the camp director joins us now virtually. Good morning. How are you, Colin?
I am fine. How are you?
Good. You know, I just realized the last time I saw you, it was in our studio here exactly a year ago for Hip-Prov.
Yeah, remember that when we could actually see people?
Yeah, how have you been? How have you been since?
Pretty good, actually.
Pandemic thingy.
Yeah, I've been reading the papers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been actually good for me. This is sort of the longest I've been home in like 18 years. So it was nice reconnecting with the family and actually doing things around the house.
Well, the novelty of that'll wear off soon.
It will.
But yeah, you were very busy on the road with that, and I guess you had to pivot like everybody else because you have your shows with Brad Sherwood as well. They're continuing virtually?
Yeah, we've been doing it for the last couple of months now, using a technology I do not understand. Brad is in Vegas. I'm in Toronto, and somehow it looks like we're in the same room. We can go into people's houses virtually and talk to them and get suggestions and improvise. So it's been an interesting time.
Yeah, and you found time to star in this award-winning movie as well. Congratulations on your award for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy at the Florida Film Festival. And it's just tearing up the film festival circuit with all kinds of comedy award wins for Boys versus Girls. So I'm looking at this. It's kind of a shades of a Canadian classic, Meatballs. Was that an intentional homage?
I think Mike, who wrote the script and directed it, certainly had that in mind. He wanted, I mean, it's set in, I guess, the early 90s, just after the 80s, so it's sort of in the same time frame. And it's based on one of his true life experiences at camp when they decided to make the camp co-ed. But I think it had a different outcome than the movie had.
Well, we won't put in any spoiler alerts, but tell us about Roger.
He is a beleaguered, trying to keep the peace, but also trying to keep the camp going. There's been some pressure from corporate partners. He's trying to get the boys and the girls to work together so that the camp can be one happy place for everyone, and it doesn't always work out the way he plans it.
Yeah, speaking of working together, great cast too. Kevin McDonald, Kids in the Hall.
Yeah, he's all right.
Okay,
I love Kevin. He is just one of the loveliest people around and just so funny. And it was one of the reasons I wanted to do this movie. I mean, it was a fun script, but I'm also at the point now where I just want to do things that are going to be fun. And I know anything that Kevin's involved with, we're going to have some laughs and a good time.
Yeah, well, great Canadian comedy DNA in this. And of course, you're the improv king. How much script and how much improv here?
Mike would let us do the first take the way he wanted it. And of course, Kevin and I, being supreme professionals, would just nail it. And then
of course,
he would say, okay, play around with it. Feel free to improvise, which I think is a testament to him as a director and a writer, that he was confident enough to sort of let us play with the words. We didn't go too crazy, but we did have a lot of fun. And I think some of it stayed in the movie.
Now, were you a camper?
No. My daughter went to camp, and watching her and watching the relationship she had and friends that she still has now, I feel like I really missed out on something. So now I feel, is there a camp for seniors?
Now, there's a movie idea. Write that down.
I'm writing it down even as we speak.
Okay, and it was created right here. Make sure to plug us when the movie comes out.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Dedicated too.
Yes. By the way, we've got to plug more stuff to plug too. Before we go, Whose Line Is It Anyway? New season.
Yeah, it's a show you just can't kill with a stick. It just keeps coming back. Our new season starts in January, and we've got renewed for another season after that. And it's amazing, since we haven't actually filmed anything since last year. So, not even last year, the year before, 2019. So they had a lot of extra material that they managed to. This show will be going long after I'm dead.
Well, we hope that's a long time from now. Thanks for squeezing us into your busy pandemic schedule. We'll see you in the movies and Boys vs. Girls and everywhere else. And thanks again, Colin. So good to see you.
Always a pleasure to see you.